Zanies, today we're going to continue the Day in a Life series as we explore ERLC's new jobs. This episode will be a 2-for-1 special as I'll be featuring the hospital worker and farmer jobs. Make sure you're subscribed because there's a lot of information you don't want to miss. Already walking inside the farm, Zanies, I am really excited to get into the details of this job. I'm very excited to be exploring everything that can possibly be done, and without hesitation, let's go ahead and spawn the farm tractor 5100M. I saw this during the full guide video, but I did not have an opportunity whatsoever to play around with this vehicle. Right off the bat, I can tell you that very much like the mail truck, this little tractor is moving. It seems to be traveling at a pretty darn decent speed. And we're gonna dig into the fields here, and I do wish there was an opportunity, or maybe an ability I should say, for us to be able to plow the fields or maybe lay down some crop or something. I don't know, maybe just wishful thinking. That would be pretty darn cool. And of course, this would likely be a feature that only the person driving the tractor could see. It would still be really cool. Something else that I've also been curious about, especially when it comes to the tractor, is can I take the tractor through the car wash? Let's check this out. I don't know, am I gonna be too tall? I am not gonna be too tall. Oh, that's awesome. So let's see here. I'm trying to line up. Pay for the car wash, and I accept, and there I go. So it is possible to wash the tractor. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not moving. Oh no. So this was very quickly short-lived. I got excited for a second and it's just not doing it, or maybe it is. There it goes. There it goes. No, it stopped again. Oh, I keep getting excited, but then it stops. Wait a minute. It's like it wants to. Or maybe I'm just not on those little black rails properly. Oh, something happened. Oh. And what just happened? Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do that one more time just to see if I've uncovered a bug. All right, Zany, so I am back at the farm. This is gonna be tractor number 2. Okay, so this is gonna be a completely different tractor, completely new. I am gonna do the exact same thing, and I'm gonna go around the corner and try to drive it through the car wash to see what happens this time. I do have reason to believe that the last time I tried this, maybe it was my fault. I don't think I lined it up properly, so we'll see. Here we are, pulling in, lining it up as best as I can. I am going to accept, and I am ready to wash the tractor. Here we go. And there it goes, Zany. So yes, this is confirmation that the tractor does stop about midway. Oh, looks like it's continuing now. It is having a hard time making its way through the car wash though. And it stopped yet again. I do have to drive it forward. I am trying. It is stuck. It is not doing anything. Now I'm in reverse and the tractor is gone, and once again I am back at spawn. So to summarize, Zanies, I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know if I'm breaking the game and I'm not supposed to be doing that, but don't try to wash your tractor. You're gonna end up at civilian spawn over and over again. Back at it one more time, and before I leave the job, I do want to go upstairs and I want to check out the clothes or uniforms, and here we are. This is uniform number 2. Pretty good looking there. I'd say my avatar looks quite handsome. Change clothes again. We got a darker color there. Suits me very well if I do say so myself. And last but not least will likely be the darker color, and it is. And maybe this will cycle back to red, and it did. Pretty good combination of t-shirts there. I do have to say this is probably my favorite uniform in the entire new update. Outside the farm with my gardening tool, I want to see what can be done, if anything, or if maybe this is just done for the sake of role-playing. I'm holding down my mouse button, and he's kind of just digging along, and it doesn't appear as if anything is happening that's going to be worth my while, which is not a big deal. It's not a problem. I was just hoping that there would actually be purpose to this other than just role-playing. There's nothing wrong with role-playing, you guys. Don't twist my words around. Nothing is happening with the rake either, and the shovel. Nothing is happening with the shovel either. In a completely different part of the map now, Zanies, I'm still trying to explore with this tractor, and for those of you that keep asking about that hitch in the back, or maybe the attachment in the back, this little part right here, don't worry, you guys. As I said before, I never suspected that this would be part of the first rollout, but in the future, I do have reason to believe that we will get an update where we are able to attach and hitch different accessories in the back of this tractor, so be on the lookout for that. As I'm saying all this, I've managed to work my way over to the hospital now, Zanies, and I am going to get this job. So now we are Dr. Zany. What is going on, you guys? And since we have another player running around the map, let me see if I can find him. I want to see if there's actual use for some of the tools that they've given us, such as the stethoscope and the otoscope, but it looks like maybe he ran away too fast. Oh, here he is. Let's go. What a perfect time to be role-playing. Yes. And we're all doing the same thing, and I think we're just role-playing here. Yeah, it's not giving me an option to click on anything. The secondary menu is not populating, and somehow I am the one that ended up in bed. There we go. Nothing's happening. So my partner here is checking his ears and his mouth, I imagine, and I am checking his heartbeat and his vitals. All good. Oh yeah, Zany's checking for that heart. Oh no, and it looks like this guy maybe just lost his job or quit being a doctor for whatever reason. Let me pull out the otoscope just to make sure that nothing else can be done. And unfortunately it can't, which just simply validates that this is just for the sake of role-playing. Not a big deal, you guys. I do want to come over to this corner because I do see the little rack of uniforms. So the first uniform appears to be the white coat with some blue scrubs underneath. Very, very cool looking. Let me see if I can zoom in, and that does say doctor. And over to the next one, which is nothing more than just a set of scrubs, and I am a nurse. And is there one more? There isn't. There's only 2 uniforms, and we don't get a vehicle for this job, for those of you wondering. I'll say that again. You don't get a vehicle for working as a doctor or as a nurse. Before I transition over to the EMS team, because I am curious about those vehicles and those uniforms, I do want to explore the hospital just a little bit more, because I didn't really do that in detail the first time around. So it looks like now we have some pretty big offices, some pretty big reception areas, and I mean the rooms are just endless. In one of my earlier videos, the top 10 things I hate about ERLC, you'll remember that I complained about the buildings and the size of them or lack thereof. And this building here certainly reflects the future of what I envision most buildings to be in Liberty County. So down here, this is obviously where we have somewhat of the triage, maybe emergency area, and then if we work our way to the second floor, you'll notice that we do have a surgery wing now. Inside the surgery wing, we obviously have a series of surgery rooms. Across the hallway, we have patient rooms. So patient 1, 2, 3, and 4. But we also have a clinic on the left-hand side. That's pretty cool. So there's obviously nothing more to be seen as a doctor or as a nurse. So allow me to teleport and be a firefighter and EMS now. As I'm looking through the uniforms appear to be relatively the same. In fact, they're the exact same with absolutely no change. At some point, I did suspect that the uniforms are going to be a little bit different just because I was overanalyzing the teasers, but that obviously turned out to be fruitless. Alright, Zany, so this is going to be a relatively quick video. Let's sort of begin to summarize everything here. If you're going to play as a farmer, you will have the opportunity to purchase a new vehicle. That vehicle being this tractor 5100M. Here it is in all of its glory. You also get 4 different t-shirts to choose from as part of the farmer outfits. Don't forget that I still haven't figured out how the paycheck systems are working when you are holding a job. Don't forget about the 3 new cool tools we get, which include the gardening tool, the rake, and the shovel. These are strictly for role-playing and cannot be used for any other purpose in the game as of right now. And last but not least, don't try to take the tractor through the car wash because that's going to lead you absolutely nowhere and you're just going to end up back at spawn. As a doctor, your job is strictly to roleplay and wait for patients to come in. Being part of this job also gives you access to a handful of tools which include the otoscope, the clipboard, and the stethoscope. If you don't have any players that are roleplaying as patients, the next best thing to do is to start exploring the hospital. There appears to be several rooms that are worthy of your attention and exploring, to include offices, surgery rooms, patient rooms, and doctor rooms. It's truly amazing what they've done with this building, and I hope we see more of these buildings coming to Liberty County. Alright, Zanies, so for those of you that listened and stayed to the end, welcome to part 1 of the 10,000 subscribers celebration and giveaway. This first part consists of your first official hint on what will be a 2-part giveaway. On June 29th, at a time of my choosing, I will be publishing a private video on YouTube. The only way to view it is to come back on June 29th to this video, look through the description to find the private link. This private link will take you to a 10-minute long video where hidden Roblox codes valued between $10 and $50 will appear on the screen at random times. I am currently in possession of 5 Roblox codes, meaning that it's entirely possible for one person to win between $50 and $250 in Robux. But that's not all, Zanies. In the private video, there will be additional instructions on how to claim the grand prize. That's it for now, Zanies. If you've watched this and will be participating in the quote-unquote scavenger hunt, let me know in the comments below by simply saying I'm on the hunt so I know to be expecting you. Good luck out there, Zanies, and until next time, long live the Zanies.